Princes. Hello, Princesses. I'm so excited to be able to see you all today. It's me, Belle. Oh, I'm so excited to see some of my friends that I've been spending this year with, gathering around. And also, I do see some new friends on there as well. Hello there. Oh my goodness, it is time for my favorite time of the week, afternoon tea and story time with friends. You see, at the castle, we spend a lot of time reading together and sharing in story time. And one of my favorite things is to share that with all of you. Well, before we snuggle in for story time or drinking tea together, if you have any favorite beverages or snacks you'd like to have right now, be sure to grab one and let me know what you're having today, okay? Also, I would love to know who I'm saying hello to. So if you want to drop your name in the comments below and maybe what kingdom you're from, then I can see where you're coming from and know where I want to say hello to people once the gates are open wide and I can travel again. So be sure to say your name, what kingdom you're from, and perhaps if you're celebrating anything special this week. It could be just that you're celebrating life, or you're celebrating that the weather's a little bit cooler outside, or maybe it's warmer. Maybe you're celebrating that you get to go swimming. You can celebrate just about anything in life if you choose to be happy about it. Well, I want to say a very special thank you to the Princess Party Company for bringing me here today. You see, with their help, so many of your favorite princesses, superheroes, and wizarding friends have been able to visit each and every one of you every single day here, live on Facebook. Well, it's quite a unique magical device that allows us to say hello to you and actually communicate with you. And we're very grateful for them bringing us here each and every day. Be sure to tune in and also share this video because I'm sure that you have some friends that would love to hang out with us as well. And also, if you ever want to personally say hi to me, just click on the link below and it'll take you right to it. Well, as all of our friends are gathering around and finding their way through the interwebs to find us here today, I want to talk about a very special thing: kindness. Life has been full of changes this year. We've had changes in the way that we go outside and the way that we interact with people. And some might say that there's some pretty nasty stuff happening in this world, right? Well, one of the most beautiful things about having all of the magic in your heart is that you can actually change the world. You have that power. You've met many of us magical creatures, from princesses to wizarding characters to superheroes, and all of the characters at the Magic Kingdom. You see, we're all real, and we're all full of magic. And with your help, you can help us change the world. And it takes choosing to be kind, even when times are tough. Can anyone think of something that they do that shows being kind even while things are tough? Well, we're definitely going to hear from one of my favorite friends who's really good at showing kindness and leading by example. You see, in a world, you can choose to be good or you can choose to be not so good. And let me tell you, it's a lot more fun on the team where people choose to be good. Well, I'm going to take off my gloves for the reading time so my fingers don't slip on the pages. But I do have some friends that I definitely would love to say hello to before we get into story time. I first want to say a very special hello to Taylor. Hello there. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. And we also have Heather and Carlene. Hello there, princesses. And also Claire and Charlotte. Do you two happen to be sisters, perhaps? Oh, that's fun. Very cool. Let's see, we also have Princess Jessica and of course Princess Jenny. Hello there, dear. Thank you so much for joining me again. And we also have, we have Princess Sydney from the far-off kingdom of Hawaii. Have you ever met my friend Moana? She is so fun, isn't she? Oh, she's so spunky and full of life, and she's a rather good swimmer. Yes, my goodness. Let's see. Oh, we have a princess with us today that has a very similar name to me. It's Princess Bella. Hello there. Good to see you. And we also have Princess Eden and Prince Brock with us again. Thank you so much for joining me. Oh, I'm so lucky to have both of you joining from your magical kingdom each and every time. It's so wonderful to have you. And we also have Princess Prisha. What a beautiful name. Hello there, dear. So nice to meet you. Oh my goodness, what kingdom do you come from? That sounds like a very fun place. Oh, how fun. And oh, it looks like we have a queen with us today. We have Queen Lisa joining us. Hello there, Queen. It's so good to see you. Claire, how sweet. You love my movie. Oh my goodness. What is your favorite song? Oh, that's so fun. You know, I personally love when we're singing and dancing throughout the castle, especially at the end with the ball. I love getting to put on a fun dress, don't you? Oh, good. Well, I have a few friends in the castle who helped prepare me for today. One of them is Mrs. Potts, who always makes me a wonderful spot of tea for joining with all of you friends. And another is Chip. He actually picked the book that I'm going to read for you today. Because you see, Chip and I have been working very hard on how we can create kindness and good in this world. We want to make sure that everyone remembers that most things in this world are beautiful and good can always trump evil as long as you let it. So, let's start with our tea, shall we? Let's see what Mrs. Potts has prepared for me today. Look at this beautiful teacup that she got me. Isn't it fantastic? Oh, goodness. Let me know if you're having tea, what flavors, too. I'm always looking to add some to my cupboard. Ooh. This is delicious. This is actually a very unique tea that we've recently been having at the castle. It's called basil tea. Have you ever heard of that before? It's so delicious, and sometimes it has just a little kiss of lavender in it. Yummy. Delicious. Well, be sure to always have your tea if you want to with story time. You know, tea is actually so good for you. It helps keep you healthy and strong, and it's really good for you if you have maybe little allergies or sniffle. It can be really, really good for you. All right. I'll put the tea down for now. And today we are going to read a story from one of my favorite authors. Have you ever heard of a man named Dr. Seuss? One of my all-time favorite authors, and he has made some very wonderful books. Today, we're going to read a book that's featuring Horton the elephant. Do you know who that is? Here he is right there. Have you ever seen him before? That's right. Horton the elephant is very good at leading by example on how to be kind and good to all creatures, big and small. And today, we're going to read a story about him called You Are Kind. If you happen to have this book, be sure to grab it off the shelf and follow along with me. And if not, no worries. I'll be sure to share the pictures, the illustrations, as some of us have learned in previous classes, right? That's right. This book is You Are Kind, featuring Horton the elephant. You are kind. You are an amazing friend. Can you think of someone who's an amazing friend? Have you ever thought to maybe read this book to them? Or tell them this book is about them and the example they are? Let's think about who that is again. And let's pretend we're saying it to them. Who knows? Maybe they're right there sitting next to you. It could be your mom or your grandma. Let's say it again. You are kind. You are an amazing friend. And look, one of Horton's friends are telling him how amazing of a friend that he is. Isn't that so sweet? I think that's so very beautiful. You always listen. That's a wonderful quality. To always listen to your friends when they want to share a story or share something that gets them excited or maybe even sad. Being a friend that listens is a beautiful thing. So let's say it again together. You always listen. Very good. And look at Horton sitting there listening right now. It looks like he's listening to an entire world that's right on the tip of a little feather. Do we know what that's called? Very good. there's a problem, you help fix it. Wow. If there's a problem, you help fix it. Can you think of something you've helped fix before when someone needs help? Very good. Great example there. Be sure to write your examples below. If there's a problem, you help fix it. Now I have to say, for me, that reminds me a lot of my dad. My dad is always fixing things if I break them by accident or need help because they just happen to break over time. And look, here's a great example. Horton is leading by example. He is fixing a tree to make sure that that egg is safe in its nest. Isn't that so nice? Rather beautiful, huh? You stand up for what is right. That's a beautiful quality that Horton has. That's right. You stand up for people if you believe that they're being bullied or you think that something that is happening is wrong. You stand up for what is right. And look, there's Horton being a fantastic example of standing up for what is right. It looks like he's dealing with a couple of bullies over there. You know? Isn't that interesting? You teach that everyone matters. I love this part of the story, and I want to take just a second to stop and think about that. Are you an example to show that everyone matters? That everyone deserves to be loved and have fun and run and play? Do you share with everyone around you in class? You share your crayons not just with your friend that's next to you, but anyone who may need the teal crayon or the pink crayon. It's important to show that everyone matters always. And here's Horton making friends with people that look like him and people that don't. And he's treating them all equally and all with lots of love. That's a beautiful, beautiful way to lead by example. You protect those that need it, no matter how small. That's right. You see, there are some people like me. You know, the beast protected me when there was wolves in the forest and protected my dad too. No matter how small or no matter what their needs, it's important to always protect people if they need help. Sometimes protecting them can be giving them a hug. It doesn't necessarily mean getting in the way of danger. And it also can mean helping by getting someone else to step in too. Let's look how Horton's leading by example. Look at him. He's protecting his friends on the little pink dot from the birds that look like they're flying in to grab them. Oh my goodness. What a nice friend. Even when things look impossible. And there's Horton trying to climb a mountain. Oh my goodness. And your goal seems far away. Horton's reaching and stretching for what he needs. He's trying to help someone and he's struggling, but he's working really hard. You never give up. Look at Horton. He's being such a fantastic friend. He's sitting there in the cold, protecting his friends, making sure they're okay. What a beautiful friend he is indeed. Because you care. Look at Horton. He's so happy helping his friends. Isn't that so sweet? Oh, I absolutely love this story. And the rewards can be unexpected and priceless. It looks like all along, Horton was protecting something very special. Do we remember the egg that was in the tree? Well, guess what? It looks like Horton was protecting an egg because it was a baby that's just like him. How exciting is that? Oh my goodness, can you see the little Horton flying through the sky? It looks like he busted right out of the egg and went flying right away. Wow. Do you have any little siblings maybe that you've seen try to learn how to walk? It can be rather fun, huh? Goodness, it looks like that bird there too is rather surprised. How funny is that? It's who you are and what you do. You are kind. And there it is. Horton, who was standing up to bullies earlier in our story, have now made friends with our bullies because they're no longer bullies. You see, they loved Horton's example and they wanted to be just like him. So instead of hurting Horton's friends that are right there on that little speck of dust, they brought an umbrella to protect them instead. What a beautiful story. And how does every story end? The end. Very good. Oh my goodness, truly one of my favorite books. It always reminds me that by being kind, I'm helping change and save the world. Well, speaking of all of my amazing friends that are helping save the world, I want to get to say hello to some more friends who have joined us this afternoon. I first want to say a very special hello to Marlene. Hello there, dear. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's see who else we have. We have another Jennifer here. Wow, more than one Princess Jennifer. Hello there, Princess. And let's see. Wow, this next princess has quite a beautiful name. You know, I don't actually know if I've even ever heard of this name before. And that's rather special. And this is Princess Ashira. Wow, what a beautiful name. Oh my goodness. You are so lucky, Princess, to have such a unique and special name. Let's see. And oh, we have Prince Joshua here who says that I'm his favorite princess. Thank you so much, Joshua. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. Let's see. And oh, my princess friends have joined. Princess Gracie and Olivia from Pennsylvania. Hello, girls. So good to see you. And let's see, Princess Maddie, who loves me also. Oh my goodness, thank you, Maddie. I love you too, dear. Let's see, and Princess Bridget has joined us today. Hello there, dear. And oh, Princess Natalie loves me as well. Oh my goodness, you all make me feel so very special inside. Thank you. You all are being so kind by sharing these compliments with me. I love all of you too. Let's see. And we have Deridi from Ohio. What a far-off kingdom from my kingdom of France. Wow. How is it there? Fun. Has it been rather warm lately? Oh, I bet. The end of the summer can always be so warm. Let's see. And we have Jackson and Annalicia from the far-off kingdom of Denver, Colorado. I've heard that your kingdom is full of mountains. Have you ever seen my friend Princess Elsa before? I wonder if she's visited. I've heard you all get quite a bit of snow. And let's see, we also have Amaris, hello there, or Amaris, depending. Let's see, and Samantha, hello there, dear. And let's see, oh my goodness, Princess Liza has joined me today. Hello, Princess Liza. And also, from the far-off kingdom of Boston, we have Princess Laura and Michaela. Hello, princesses. Perhaps are you sisters as well? I wonder. Well, I do have a question on Where's the Beast today. And you see, the Beast is always so helpful at this time of day. I don't know about with you and your families, but right before dinner, there seems to be quite a bit of chores around the house. Everyone's bustling around to make sure dinner is prepared and we can all sit down and relax together, which I truly love. And the Beast is actually making sure that all of the castle animals are fed and they get their food first, because we love to take care of our animals. Do you know about my puppy Teacup? Or my horse Philippe? That's right. They also need to make sure they have their dinner too, and the Beast is helping in the stables. Now, I do also want to teach you all a very special thing you can do today. Some of you may be thinking to yourself, well, what do I do to, be kind in this world that's so crazy and I have to wear a mask around? Well, I know that I love to smile. It's one of my favorite expressions. However, it's kind of hard to smile behind a mask, right? I actually found it funny. We were covering up our faces in the castle, and we were smiling and frowning, and smiling and frowning, and smiling and frowning. You couldn't really tell the difference. But you know what does help someone feel welcomed and loved is waving, right? You can wave hello, so that someone knows that there's a smile behind your mask, right? Right. So I want to practice waving together. It's not strange to wave to a stranger. It's rather polite and nice. Especially if you're with your parents, it's totally good to wave hello to a stranger as you walk by in the grocery store or outside of the mall or outside of school. You can wave hello to the fellow teachers in the building. Now, waving can become rather exhausting though, right? And sometimes it can look a little funny when you do things like this, right? Looks like my hand is talking. Well, what I've learned is instead you can do a princess wave. And I don't actually have my arm hurting at all by the end of the day. My arm is still raring and ready to wave over and over and over again. Are you ready to learn how to princess wave with me? Good. All right. So, in order to make a proper princess wave, we want to make sure our arms are raised nice and high because you don't want to be shy about saying hello. We're royalty after all, and we're not scared. We have lots of confidence to say hello to someone. We're excited to say hello. Now that my arm is raised nice and high, I want to make sure instead of waving it about and showing how fast I can wave, that I instead go nice and slow. There you go. Now let's practice together. Can you all wave as fast as you can? Hello! As your arm's starting to hurt. That's right, mine is too. Ooh, goodness. Ouchie. That hurt rather much. Now let's wave as slow as we can. Very good. Someone might think there's something wrong with us if we do this though, right? They might think we're going through molasses or slow-mo or a big jar of honey. So we want to make sure we speed it up a little bit so everyone knows we mean it and we're saying hello. If you're wondering how to make this gesture, I like to sometimes think that I'm cleaning off a mirror or wiping down the window or something like that. Very good. Oh, that's so wonderful. Well, I have one more gesture to teach you all today to share kindness without necessarily having to see each other. Are you ready to do this one with me? All right. Well, before I head on my way, let's all stretch our arm out first. That was a lot of waving, wasn't it? Yeah, let's relax our arm there. Very good. And oh, it looks like I have a few more princesses to say hello to. I want to say a very special hello to Princess Michaela from the far-off kingdom of Milwaukee, and as well as Princess Michelle. Hello there, dear. And oh, it looks like Princess Anika has joined us today as well. I hope you're doing well, Princess Anika. Thank you so much for joining me. And Princess Maddie, hello there. Now, before I head on my way this afternoon, I want to teach you all a very special gesture that we've been using all throughout our kingdom to show we love each other very much. In fact, we love each other so much that we want to make sure we're keeping each other safe. So what we do is we spread our arms open wide and then we hug ourselves as if we're hugging them. Do it with me. Ready? Arms open wide and wrap. Now it's like we're hugging each other, but from far away. And then I normally go like this and sway back and forth. They're very good. It's like I can give each and every one of you a hug in your own kingdoms. I miss you all so very much. This year has been rather difficult without me being able to jump outside and say hello. And I'm so excited for when the gates open wide and we get to see each other again. I am so proud of each and every one of you. You all have been so patient and so kind. You've been listening to your parents so well all year. Everyone is so very proud of you. I'm going to challenge each and every one of you to something special today, okay? Today, I want you to find one person that you could give a really nice compliment to. And I want you to say something you absolutely love about them, right? It could be that you totally love the dinners that they make you, or you love that they help you get to school safely, or you love that they help take care of your parents or your pets, or it could be just that you love the way they dress. Say something you love about someone today. It will make them feel special, and who knows, maybe they'll turn around and say something special they love about you. Before I head on my way, I want to say a very special hello to a princess that comes from Salem, Massachusetts, and her name is Liliana. And also a very special hello to Princess Lisa. Hello there, dears. Thank you so much for joining me today. Now, I do have to head on my way, but if you'd ever like to speak with me personally, have special tea time together, chat, or celebrate a special day, please feel free to click on the link and I'll be sure to get connected with you straight away. Also, we're here every single day on Facebook Live at 3 p.m. or 6 p.m., depending on where you are. So make sure to hop on and say hello to all of your favorite royal friends, superhero friends, and wizarding friends. I've had such an amazing time with all of you this afternoon, and I'm sending you all a very big hug and a kiss. Bye, princess. Bye, princesses. I'll see you all very soon.